Sales of the iPhone, Apple's most important product, fell for the first time, causing the company's market value to drop by more than $40 billion. 51 million iPhones were sold in the first 3 months of 2015. That's about 10 million fewer than it did in the same quarter a year ago. With the overwhelming majority of Apple's revenue coming from iPhone sales, the company's stock fell more than 8%. Let's get more on this and speak to TRT World business producer Azhar Sukri. Azhar, we can't really underestimate the significance of this moment for Apple, because for the last decade, all we have seen from Apple is bumper after bumper profit. But it seems that is now over.
Yes, it is certainly a bad set of numbers for Apple, and that was reflected in the share price yesterday. It was about an 8% drop, wiping off about $46 billion off its market value. To put that into context, that's bigger than the entire market capitalization of Netflix or Caterpillar, depending. But some more context for you. Apple is still the world's most valuable company. Its profits are enormous. In fact, they're bigger than the combined profits of Alphabet, the company that owns Google, Facebook, and Amazon. But yes, it does have problems. A lot of people are saying that it's hit a plateau of innovation. It's not innovating the way it used to. We've seen this before. Take Sony, for example, a very good example of this. It rode the wave of success of its Walkman tape player for over a decade, and then it stopped. It didn't keep producing products that captured the public's imagination. And Apple risks going the same way. Tim Cook, the CEO, putting a positive spin on this in an interview with the Wall Street Journal. He says that the strong dollar, difficult economic conditions both at home and globally, fewer people upgrading from the iPhone 6 for various reasons for it. But analysts are saying that it does face this systemic problem.
This has always been the worry, hasn't it, for investors, that will the new CEO, Tim Cook, be able to innovate the way Steve Jobs did? I mean, this puts a lot of pressure on him to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, they have got various things in the pipeline. I mean, you know, they came out with the Apple Watch, which some people said, you know, was Tim Cook's first new product line. That hasn't taken off quite the way a lot of people had expected it to. There are other projects in the pipeline, reportedly. Nothing's been confirmed. They're talking about driverless cars. They're talking about, you know, virtual reality goggles. But there are other companies that have already moved into this space. So it's hard to see where Apple's going to be able to innovate beyond where it is right now.
Okay, Azhar, many thanks for talking us through all that. Tough time for Apple. Never thought we'd say that.